Hello everybody, Benjamin Dwayne LeBaron here, coming to you with Bendel Enterprises, KDP and POD tips, tutorials, and resources. Alrighty, let's get right into it. So my second video is going to be on finding a niche. Before we get into that, I wanted to just get you started. If you want to sign up for KDP, it's free. It does take about 1 to 2 weeks for them to approve you. So if you want to get a head start on that, I think that would be a really great idea. Also, depending on what you're planning to design with, which software, Canva is a great free software online to use. If you don't have another option, I really suggest that. So really quickly here, I wanted to show you what that looks like. If you go to kdp.amazon.com, you should be able to sign up for an account. And like I said, it takes about a week or two to get approved. The second thing was the Canva. They do have a free version that allows you to design all sorts of things. I had a little bit of spam there, but yeah. So essentially, you can come in, throw things in. You can add photos, or you can have text that you can change. So it's pretty simple to use, but I think it's a great idea for you to start familiarizing yourself with it, so that in the future, when it comes time to start designing, you kind of have an idea what's going on there. Alrighty, moving on here. Okay, so finding a niche. So what is a niche exactly? A niche is essentially an idea or a market that you're trying to target, an audience per se. So it might be a passion or work or something that someone would do that they would want to buy. So an example of a niche would be fishing. And then there's something that we would call niching down. So it's taking a big idea like fishing, because that's a huge niche, and it's like making little subcategories within this niche and niching down. So take fishing, you would say bass fishing would be niching down. And if you wanted to niche down even further, you could say grandfather bass niching, or excuse me, grandfather bass fishing. So something along those lines. Other examples of big niches, you could be dancer, holidays, any kind of job, truck driver, anything along those kinds of things would be niches that you could go after. So what we're going to be doing today is creating a list of niche ideas that you would want to accumulate. And then my second video is going to be going into research on those ideas. So first we're going to accumulate a big list of ideas, and then we're going to go and research them to make sure, validate them, see if they're good ideas, see if there's potential there, see if anything inspires you. So within creating this list, the first thing I have here are, what are you passionate about? I think it's a great question to ask yourself if you're first getting started on this, because if you're already passionate about it, you probably already have an idea what people like, you know what you like in it, so you can kind of create a list off that. So what I'm going to do here is just pull up a notepad really quick and throw down some ideas of my own. So we'll say basketball, football, golf, yoga. What else we got here? Golf, yoga, and say camping. Okay. So the second question I have on here are, what are your family and friends passionate about? So this is another great question to ask, because if you're surrounded by people that have certain passions or likes, you can either ask them what they might be into, or you might already have an idea because they're passionate about it. So really quick here, I'm just going to throw down a couple ideas again. Photography, fishing, sailing, drinking, cooking, and fitness. All right. So the next thing I have here on the list here, is finding inspiration online. So you can use sites such as Etsy, Redbubble, Pinterest, or Amazon are all great options, and there's many, many more. And essentially, you're going to go through each of these sites and search it and see what's selling on there already, so that you, first off, you know that it's working because people are buying it, and second off, it can kind of inspire you with the art and the design that is already available. The last thing I have here on the list is combining two niches is also a great idea. Taking two separate ideas and combining them into one to really create a niche that's specific, and that way it creates a lot less of a market. So really quick here, what I wanted to do was hop online here and go through it, just kind of show you an easy method of going through, let's say Etsy, Redbubble, and Amazon are the examples I'll show you. So right off the bat here, I mean, there are a ton of designs here. You just come up here, type in any kind of idea just to get the data flowing. So I typed in funny ideas. So here you have pet portrait. So we could do something along those lines. So we do pets, dogs, cats, just getting some ideas. Another great thing that you can do within this is right here. This is the store. Okay, this is the ranking on the store right there. So it has 616 5-star comments, and that means someone has purchased a product and ranked it. So if you go down and you find something with a really high number on there, so let's do this one for example, beer and babies. See, and Bride Bikini is the name of the shop for whoever created this. And if you scroll down here, you'll have their comments that are left, their most recent ones. And you can see that it's 5-star and someone ranked it. You know someone purchased this, and they a lot of the time will take a picture to even prove it. So right here we see llama. So we'll throw that example on my list here. Llama. Pregnant would be another one. And then beer, baby. So beer, belly, baby, belly, and so yeah, you kind of get the point here. And you can do this, repeat this process over and over to accumulate as many ideas as you want. And really, when you're up here, you can come back up here and retype in something and just really generate infinite ideas. So moving on to Redbubble here real quick, what I like to do is type in something up here. So we'll say peace, not war, or something like that. I don't know. And what I like to do is also go to best selling. So what that does is it's going to pull up within the realm of things the best sellers within whatever you typed up there. Make love, not war. So we'll throw that up there as an idea of sorts. Like lava, not war. Flower power. Make music, not war. Make s'mores, not war. Pugs, not drugs. All right, so any kinds of ideas like that. The last one I wanted to go over here really quick was Amazon itself, and this is a really great place to obviously pull it because this is where you'll be posting to. So I just typed in journals up here really quick just to kind of give you an idea what's going on. And if you just want to go into the search bar and search things, this is a really great way to kind of see what's out there already. Another great thing about this is if you, let's say you click into the book and go down to the category section and click into the categories of books. So Amazon has categories of books. So right now I'm in the top just overall books. So this is the top 100 best-selling books on Amazon right now. And within books, there are many subcategories with the top 100 in each of the subcategories, and there are subcategories of those subcategories. So there's a ton of information of the bestsellers out there. They're not all books that people designed and created online. A lot of them are actual books that people authored and went through and wrote. But it doesn't mean that they're not valuable. You know that people are interested in whatever these books are about, and so there's a lot of quick data you can go through here. So really quick here, I'll just say we'll go Leprechaun and Donald Trump, just to throw something more here on our list. Ooh, I don't know. Let's say St. Patty's Day. And Donald Trump. Okay, so we have a nice little list there that we generated fairly quickly. And the more you do this, like I said, you can repeat the process over and over. You'll come up with a ton of different ideas. This is just to kind of give you a basic idea of what you can do to generate and create a lot of different niche ideas. So moving on here within my PowerPoint. All right, so other sources of inspiration, I just wanted to make a couple other notes of things you can pay attention to. First thing is just keeping an open eye. And within that, I'm just, when you're out and about throughout your day, whether you're seeing bumper stickers on cars or license plates or just the t-shirts people are wearing or art that's in your office or wherever it is that you're spending your time, there's a ton of inspiration out there just by keeping an eye open around you and taking notes on your phone or taking pictures of it. Really great way to do it. What's trending is another great idea. So whether you're watching the news or you have a social media accounts, these are great places to accumulate what's trending and to maybe focus those areas. Another great idea is, what does someone need? Is asking that question to yourself within, like, maybe there's a fitness person. What would a fitness person want out of a book? They might want a fitness journal of some sort. So how would you customize this book to match their needs, or how would you design the exterior of this book to make it something that they would want to buy? And the last thing I have here on the list is humor cells, and that one's self-explanatory, so I won't get into that one. So the KDP process that I have started here was, my first video was finding a niche. So I kind of quickly, briefly showed you how I find my niches. The second video I'm going to be creating is validating that niche. So in this next upcoming video, I'm going to be going over how you gather the data, and there's a couple really cool free tools that I use to validate my ideas to make sure that they are going to sell, that it's something that is worth spending your time on to design, to create these ideas. After that, my third video is going to be creating exteriors and interiors. I'll be going into Canva and Adobe Illustrator and showing you kind of quickly how you could throw together a design of some sort, and then give you some ideas on interiors, what you can do that way, especially beginning out, just to get a couple of your first books uploaded and to get a feel for that process. Lastly, we're going to be going over the data spreadsheet and the upload process as well. Basically, this is going to be your titles, your keywords, and your descriptions. So it's all the back end work of the data that goes into it to make sure you're targeting the right market, and then uploading that to Kindle Direct Publishing. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that bell icon so you'll get my next upcoming videos. Post any comments if you have any questions. I have a Facebook group called Passive Income Labs if you want to join that. I just want to create a supportive community. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or if you would like, you're more than welcome to reach out to me on this YouTube video here, and I'll be sure to get back with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you all have a great day.